Hey everyone, I'm Teach Boy, and we're back to Shadowrun Returns, and we're back in their stream what was it called again? Oh, I forgot it. Back in the bar, in the Union. Let's talk to this lady again. What was her name? Mrs. Kubota, right? How else may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? Yeah, that's a good question. I have maybe some business with him. Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. Okay. Back bar is this part over there, I guess. You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the royal but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to Simchip and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through the crypt houses for a month now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. Well, okay. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in all this? I'm a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Are any Johnsons or Fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He's often stage side. Van Grass is more often receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. I'll be going now. Okay. Sounds useful. What is this orc behind that bar? That looks ridiculous. Wow. Wow. Okay, you have to have an interesting fetish to like this. Okay, who are you? This is Van Grass. Okay. Van Grass is a busy... What? Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his head-up display and motioning to a runner standing nearby. All at the same time. He is an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Grass. Make it quick. Business is good. Talk to me. I do street work. Got anything for me? He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight. Sorry. I'm doing a thing right now. Important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey lady, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his heart. I'm a fence too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Okay, so I guess no business today. Who was this guy again? Johnny Clean. Oh yeah, right. Johnny leans on a seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the Union. Thanks for the tip the other day, Mrs. Kubota said I should go to the safe house, but I don't quite know where that is. The piano is a little out of tune. Check it out. Okay, yeah, she told me some buttons I should press, or a melody I should play. Mr. Clue. The hiking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening, I see Coyote's back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that? The having her back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You feel protective over the people here. Immensely. Toward anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Haven't minded so far, yeah, that's true. You hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper. Yeah, obviously. But people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. Well, there were a lot of hints to the Ripper, I think, so I would be surprised if it wasn't the Ripper. You know where I can't find a fence. I think Van Grass is at the bar near the stage. Dwarf the Cybai, can't miss him. Yeah, he's pretty busy. How long have you been working for Mrs. Kubota? I crawled in here after I woke. Mrs. Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that fake? It's not the size they charge me more for. It's the blood under the fingernails. Should be going now. Oh well, catch you around. Okay, let's play the piano. The piano looks like it's been here since the Union was built, but doesn't look like anyone has played it in ears for almost as long. Play GAFFC. As you slowly pack the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into Union Safe House. Well, that... yeah. Nobody saw that, right? Nobody of the other guests and stuff. The entrepreneurial. Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment... oh, this text is too fast. Whatever. Was describing this place here, so... I guess... they are playing some games? Probably. What's this? This... oh! What? Oh, my stash probably. Oh, that's good. That's helpful. Get rid of this grenade. And pick a med kit. Sounds useful. What with my Peko guy? Okay. Does he have some strength? Can he throw grenades? Let's check out. Strength 3. He should be able to throw some grenades. At a decent range, that is. Just pick everything else. So, let's talk to you. Dr. Sarah Castle. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looked like you could use a hand. I will not say that. Oh, it's pretty funny though. Tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Sam's dead? Oh, that she doesn't know it. That bad. Geez, lady, do you really think this is the time? How did he die? This is going to have to wait. This woman needs surgery. Now. Okay, Fox, I'm going to have to ask you, go sit in the waiting area. Watch some Trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Okay, take it easy, Coyote. We'll be here when you wake up. Who said anything about me going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. You're a tough kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote, let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Okay. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's tight. Whatever. Nighty-night. And she's asleep and gets a new arm now. Okay. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyberarm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost good as new. Better, really. You ready for some questions now? Coyote looks genuinely sad. Look about Sam. Yeah? I can't say I'm surprised he's dead. Sam was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No counting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Oh, that's... Oh, Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him, he's a German trip. Wait, isn't that this guy? Oh no, it was. Oh yeah, I remember. That was the guy the mage we were going with in the first place. Yeah, the one who got him into trouble at all, kinda. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good eventually. He got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Miss Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, and can't remember why, so she asked Jack to do the honors. Jack dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last time I saw Sam. You said he got loud, do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drac. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Sounds like it, yeah. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he died, he ran his mouth off pretty good. When he did, not when he died. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets. Mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash in one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was he drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad, but Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs, he loved nitro, whatever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while and one day he came back, all better, looked good even. Did he say how he got better? He said his mom helped him out, never said how though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you to do something for me. Why would I... Okay, she answered some questions, but I saved her ass. I don't know why I should help her. I don't owe her anything. I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royal Run. He is usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I recover. I have the gems. Well... why am I... Oh, I shall... Okay. I'm supposed to investigate some Sam stuff. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image on the photo. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. Okay. The boy has his arm tied around the girl's shoulder and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Check the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hand are the words: Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. So Sam has a twin sister. That's interesting. Pocket the photo. Could use that at some point. Let's talk to some people here. In Shadowrun circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. But in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suit complete with shamanic features. This is 6th medicine of the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the spiritly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. And I suppose you were the one who patched her up. Impressive work. Thank you. It's a shame she wouldn't let me repair her face, though. She notes you're eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrun bar, after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? Tell me more about trauma kits. So some tutorial stuff going on. Trauma kits are fully automated stabilization units that include a defibrillator, spion, synthetic skin, and medical nanomachines. They can save a runner's life if you move fast enough. So if you're bleeding out, one of these can get you back on your feet. Exactly, but you have to be quick. This is Dogwing's own field tech, but even their stuff has its limits. Let's see your medical supplies. Ooh. Dogwagon Platinum Trauma Kit. Restores a teammate's life with 100% of their total health consumed when used. Well, that's big. Okay, and there are gold ones with 50 and basic ones with 25%. Basic med kits. Okay, I think I'm good actually for talking about med stuff. But good to know I can buy this stuff here, so could be handy. What cyberware do you have available? Oh yeah, I can buy cyberware, that's cool. So, vision magnification eyes. Basic. Renraku basic cyber eye replacement extends and enhances your vision. Adds 3% to hit. Well, that's not a lot. For 750 and 1 essence. I haven't data check already. I can't afford that. Silvertech Cyber Arm. Plus 6 HP. Well, nothing too fancy here. The cyberware system in this game seems to be pretty simple actually. Just a little bit sad if you compare it to the original game or the pen and paper game I'm talking here. Because the cyberware mechanics there are extremely huge and complex, and you could get almost everything. It was pretty cool. And if you buy a cyber arm, you can not just buy a cyber arm. Or same for cyber eye, you can put stuff in there. So you buy cyber eye, and then you buy upgrades for the cyber eye for night vision and stuff. And same thing for arms. You can get weapons in there and secret pockets and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So it seems to be simple down here too. Just a little bit disappointing. I see shamanic fetishes. You are shaman too? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I am trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. Okay, what's that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after the surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Okay. So interesting. I can get some stuff over here. Hey, don't hey me. Or I will hey you. Wow, a lot of people here. Every inch of the Tash alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork or a quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this technobit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. David Fry II. I know that look, don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made it for you. Any questions I can answer or anything gear you need? I know what a deck is. I'm a decker. Well, let's just read it out for information about game mechanics and stuff. You jack into the matrix, or in the context of run, when you jack into the local node of the facility you're in, the deck determines how many programs and ESPs you can carry and the firepower of your base matrix attack. Decks have IP. When a deck's IP is reduced to 0, you'll get booted from the system and it'll hurt. What's the program? A program in Matrix allows you to defend your avatar against countermeasures and enemy deckers. There are a wide variety of different programs for attack and defense at different power levels. As you progress as a decker, you can use more powerful versions of these programs. What's an ESP? Johnny, you want to take this one? Who's Johnny? Johnny Clean. Oh, this Johnny. Why is he down here? I can't see him. Well, whatever. Sure, when you infiltrate a facility on a run, you have a team. When you jack into the Matrix, you are alone. All alone. That's where ESPs come in. An ESP is a highly advanced artificial life program which, when you deploy it, manifests another team member in the Matrix. Different types of ESP have different abilities. What do you have for sale? Okay, let's check out what he got. Renraku Kraftwerk 1. Oh, that's a pretty good deck, I suppose. It's better than my current one, at least. A lot of better. I think I should grab that. It's not too expensive. Yeah, I will grab that. I'm not sure if I can wear it, but if not, I will just upgrade my skills with the next karma that is coming in. And these are programs, I guess. Oh, these are ESPs, okay. They're consumable, so I'm only using them once. Well, that's pretty expensive for 500 then. Programs. Wow. For 1 AP you can reduce the AP of one single target by 1. That doesn't sound very useful. Reduce alarm state by 4. Sounds kinda useful. I don't know how alarms work in this game, but could be good. Blaster, area effect damage. Nice. Degrade. Degrade sounds useful too. Erosion erodes integral point of IC. Does minus 50 IP with ongoing 25 IP for 2 rounds. Whoa, that's pretty heavy. Okay, I will just grab a few of those and wait for Matrix stuff to happen, so I know what is good and what not, and what is, yeah. So I think these are skills you can use in the Matrix. So no, he's yourself for friendly target for 40 IP. This could be useful. Let's grab it. This is 75 damage. Well, while this is good, this one is better. Well, it has cooldown, but I'll take it anyway. Oh, Firewall sounds really useful. Kinder. It sounds useful if there would be tactical combat, but I didn't saw any tactical movement in this game so far, and I doubt there will be in the Matrix. Wow, this scrolling bar is really bugging out. I'm pushing it up and it's going down and stuff like that. Degrade's kinda useful. I think I will take Plaster and Suppression, and that's it for now. Could buy... no, they are too expensive. So... can I switch to this deck right now? Oh, like this. Okay. What? Why is suppression level 1 in stash? And where are the other skills I bought? I don't really get that. How is this working? I bought a bunch of stuff right now. Where is this? And how do I get the suppression level 1 somewhere? Nope, it's not an item. That's a little bit strange. Okay, let's... Oh, I am being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. Oh, so Johnny Clean is a decker? Okay. Well, in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once a hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. How is decking used? The decking skill is often used just on terminals in the real world to get information, hack doors, etc. But occasionally your run will have the option or the requirement to go into the local matrix LAN of the facility you are infiltrating in order to gain access to valuable information or control more important things in the real world. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rap for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. After matrix runs that earned me my rap were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Okay. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Marriage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade and he's been smart enough not to tell me, so he is sure as hell not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to let the subject drop. See you guys around. Okay, let's check out my inventory. What? How do I... I will go over to the stash later and check out what's with my metric skills I bought. Programs, there's Theodore Buster Gruberman, a well-groomed orc dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, range, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, transient strength, and of course price. Bunkerbuster Gruberman, at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? What exactly do you sell here? Things to go bang in all shapes and sizes, plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. So what can I get you? Let's take a look at what you've got. So I can buy weapons here, yep. So I could buy another assault rifle, but it's not way better than my AK. This is a Morpal VZ88V, but it just has 4 more bullets, I think. Yeah, same damage, same range, and costs 800. I cannot afford that. Okay, we can buy melee weapons. I don't care for those too much. Oh, even drones. Interesting. Grenades and stuff. Okay. Not too interested right now. Eric Mersman. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you to keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you have. Okay, so here's new armor board. It's the same I got in the last job. Maybe it's even the same guy, I'm not totally sure. So nope. We have this silly looking outfit already. Algernon, interesting name. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of his realm, his mind wandering the far horizons horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am an Algernon half-dream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical folky spells and fetches for the conjuring of spirits. I don't really care because I'm not a mage, so not my thing. So I completed the optional objective to talk to all the merchants, so that's good, I think. So I can't talk to Coyote again. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Wanna take a load off on watch with me? Not really. Did Sam have a sister? Oh wait, Jessica, that was a name which was on a note. She was sorry for something. We couldn't totally read that note, but yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Her brow furrows. Yeah, I think he did. He mentioned her once. It didn't sound like they got along that well. You're counting chips and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Gear. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all cops on the tag as happy as you? Officer Aguirre, what a pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. The victims worked at NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. I need to see that now. Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The image on your PA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder. Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royal before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Okay, that sounds good. So that's a good deal. Thanks, I appreciate the help. So be friendly to people who want to help you. Okay, let's check out the stash because there seems to be still this one program in and I don't like that. I don't understand that. Why is suppression in stash? I don't really get it. Wow, this inventory menu sucks. Like, really hard. Okay, so we can use this because we got this skill. If we find this deck, we have to upgrade our decking skill once more. I will not put more points in ESP right now because I don't got any. Okay, I think we're safe to go with saving for range combat right now. And yeah, let's go upstairs. And take the cab to the docks. Actually, somewhere... This Mr. Delilah has to be somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, over there. Talk to him. Thank you. Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shotty on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's in this post at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? She's downstairs in the med bay, got her arm torn off on the job. No kidding? Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? The guys that got your goods. What difference does it make? I don't make no difference to me. Where's the stones? Okay, I could keep some stones, but I don't really know what to do with them. So, I think giving them to the fixer to get some money out of it should be a good deal. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appear to be the most valuable stones. He stops when he finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you done good, but you're late. And Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. I should have kept them all. What the hell? No, this is not a deal. Screw you! I got these gems, and if you want them, pay me. And if not, give them back. I didn't had any business with you so far. Wow. Miss Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of woman who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll see it, set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I no offense for those gems. Vangas, follow me. Okay, so we give them to them. I still can't talk to this guy. Let's try. Done for now. Why is then there's still a yellow talking box over your head? Van Grass is filling with his cyber eye while nodding on his PDA. You're back, still buzzy. What's your story? We have some pretty things to sell. You want to see them? I've a fondness for pretty things. Let me see. You hear the service in Van Grass' cyber eye whir as the magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Humph! Where'd you get this drag? A gamble machine? I give you 1,000 for them. Well, 1,000 is not too bad. Can use some of these options. I think I just go with it. I don't care that much. 1,000 is good enough. I don't have any use for these gems, and I'm happy if someone buys them. Okay, let's head to the docks. So I got paid after all, but yeah, not really. I think I don't like this Delilah guy. He kinda, yeah, kinda screwed me. And the game didn't gave me any choice, so this is pretty annoying. The South Seattle docks. Leaving the seamstresses union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with his latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle's your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and grey. The rain doesn't help matters anyway. Layers of dirt mix with the burned wooden pallets repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is this district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. And there's the autosave. Very well. Wait, where's the other guy not coming with me? What was his name again? Totally forgot. So he's not helping me anymore? Okay. Okay, why would he, right? No, I think we are fine so far. So, that was a pretty long video, I think. Whatever. Kinda interesting. Thanks a lot for watching. Have fun and see you next time.